total amount of restitution that you have paid up to this point is right at $18,000. It's shown, unless he's paid something since this report.
No, sir. No.
All of that's going to the Beaumont Independent School District, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And since March of this year, about $5,000 in restitution has been paid.
And then, Judge, we also have the properties signed over, and I know it hasn't been credited yet, but just keep that in mind.
Well, it's always in my mind. We're talking about the properties that are out at Pleasure Island.
I think there was two. I think there was another one, Judge.
Okay.
Mr. Walker, I'll handle it. Thank you.
What's the status on that? Has all of that been transferred legally?
We did that, whatever day that was, a number of months ago. The court had provided the deeds. We got them signed. We went down and filed them in the county clerk's office. So all that's done, but I don't know, other than transferring the title, I don't know what's happened there.
Why hasn't the title been transferred?
It is transferred. We did that day in court with the judge's help.
He's going to be given credit for the value of that, but
He hasn't received credit for it yet.
okay, what are we waiting on for the credit worthiness?
I'm not sure. I am
Okay.
waiting for ADA Nealon to provide an update.
Okay. Apparently something in the district attorney's office is moving through the dotting of the i's and crossing of the t's, but it's in the possession of the victims of this offense, and Beaumont Independent School District will be able to use those properties as they deem appropriate. Oh, so it looks that as though you have been steady in the monthly payments, but I know when we started all of this, there was a lot of hope that because of your abilities, there'd be a lot of jobs, that you'd be handling. How are we doing on that?
Well, I've been applying, like y'all said, and nobody's really trying to hire me right now with a convicted felon on my record.
And Judge, I was going to mention, I think he's applying for 5 jobs, and forgive me, I can't, I think it's a week, might be a month. He's also doing the home shield, like the call out plumbing stuff whenever they call him. I think he's running out of places to apply. Do you want him to go back to places that he already applied? Is that what you suggest, or what are your thoughts on that?
Well, the more income he can get and pay to the victims, the better off it is for the victims and the interests of justice. But I can't go out and apply for him, but I rely on the probation office. Probation office is satisfied that Mr. Walker is vigorously applying for opportunities to get income so that income can turn around and be paid to the victims.
Yes, sir.
Your probation office is satisfied. Just keep trying. But yeah, being a felon is going to close off doors of opportunity, but not all doors of opportunity. And you have convinced us that you have abilities that folks need, and they need things built, and you can you've already paid about $18,000, but once again, it's a big indebtedness in the judgment, and that's what we can get to the victim as much as possible is what this court is, the goal of this court, so that the victim can be reimbursed. And we're not talking about just an individual. We're talking about the people, the taxpayers, and the children who are all part of the Beaumont Independent School District. What was the total amount of restitution that was ordered?
I think it was around 1.2 million. I'm going off my memory, Judge. The briefs were written months ago and submitted.
Yeah, and at this rate, it would be about 100 years. So
Here's the record.
you were required to work vigorously at attempting to find avenues of methods for income to pay the victim. And that is the test. And as long as you or the probation office deems that you are vigorous in doing it, keep it up. And opportunities hopefully will, or more opportunities will arise. Yeah, yes. 1.172 million was the ordered at the beginning, and we still have a balance now of 1.15 million. So that's a long way to go. But the jury made the decision, and we're talking, the recipients of this are our children and taxpayers, and they are most important to be reimbursed. What should we do today? Anything from the probation office? We're still awaiting the Court of Criminal Appeals decision on this. And
Yes, Your Honor.
they never tip us off when they're about to make a decision. It just comes out.
They just did one of mine in like 2 months, and then this one's been pending for 5 or 6 months already, Judge.
Well, they get things done, so it may be forthcoming. But anyway, right now, what should any change in what orders the court has made necessary, ma'am?
Not
From
right now.
probation. Okay. From defense, anything you want to add?
Just, if the court wants him to keep doing the 5 jobs, I think a week will do it. I just wanted you to know he's might have to start reapplying at some point. But we'll leave it to the court.
Well, he has to do what he's able to do.
Okay,
Reimbursement for the victims.
right.
Yes. And he must make a reasonable effort. And that's the test. But the probation office is, I trust them. They keep an eye on the progress, and they'll alert me if they feel like Mr. Walker is not working vigorously on this. But that's our primary goal. What the jury wanted and what I want is the Beaumont Independent School District to get paid back as much as possible in this large indebtedness.
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
Oh,
We're
No,
gonna,
Judge.
I want to review this in full. Disagree. Thank you. All right. That is all.
Thank you, Judge.